What's going on, world? You know what time it is.
It's your girl, Nicky.
And your boy, Dina. We are back today with another video.
Before we get into that video, if you're new to this channel and you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, like, share, comment, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. All that good stuff. So, as you guys could tell in the description down below or the title of this video, we're about to get into a little story time, or you know, I'm gonna let you guys know that at the beginning of all of this, like, I did not want to marry Nicky. You guys are probably wondering, like, what? Like, are you guys crazy? You guys are perfect for each other. Blase, blase, this, that. But the reality is that I didn't think I would end up marrying Nicky, and to be honest, she didn't think she would actually end up marrying me. So, you wanna just get into this bad boy?
Let's get into it.
Okay. So when did we get cool? Like, we got cool. I met Nicky, like, what was it, 2000?
So grade 12.
Grade 12 times? Yeah, grade 12 times was like 2008. So yeah, I met Nicky. We ended up talking on the phone, had a phone call. We ended up arguing the whole entire conversation. Like, that's all it was. And then from there, you know, life moved on, man. I had my own girlfriend, you know, she had her boyfriend, and you know, we were doing our own thing, and then eventually we end up getting cool. I don't remember us being cool. Like, Nicky remembers us being cool, but I can't remember that in my head. Like, she said we used to talk all the time.
How do you not remember that?
Stuff, I do not remember it. Like, I don't know, like, it's a blur. Like,
okay, so we met. Oh no, so he knew me, I knew you. We ended up having that conversation he was talking about. So we stayed on the phone for like hours, maybe till like 6 that morning. We were just arguing, like we were bashing heads, like going in. Why? Couldn't tell you. We just know that happened. From that day, we literally talked like every day.
No way, bro.
He can't remember it.
Like,
but my sister,
I talk to you every day. I was in a relationship.
Whoever you were during that time.
I was in a relationship. I did not talk to you every day.
Clearly didn't respect it. Clearly.
I did not talk, she says I did, but I'm honest on everything. I love you. Like, I don't remember talking to you every day. I know that we were cool or whatever, but I did not, fam, I did not talk to you every day.
During this time, we had, what do you call that phone? BlackBerry. So there was this thing called ping on it. So he would ping me all the time. He'd be sending me like videos and like funny stuff all the time for everybody.
Hold on. When you're saying
like
videos,
funny videos,
you gotta clarify. Hey, buddy,
you're silly.
you gotta relax.
Nothing crazy. It's like stuff to make me laugh. So like, if you reference back to one of my sisters, they will tell you that they were even like, he totally likes you. And I was like, he totally does not like me. Like, why on earth would he like me? Like, he's totally in a relationship, which we both respected. Guys, I'm having a cold.
And she about 90 weeks pregnant too, so.
My throat hurts. Sorry. But, okay, so during that time, right? He would ping me all the time, just straight pinging me and like calling me. And then during that season, then we kind of fell off. And then we stopped talking. And then one sunny, foggy, snowy, rainy day, I don't know which one it was, Dean came creeping back in my DMs.
Are you dumb? What are you talking about, yo? Like, what? Like, this girl's
How did you come back? I don't know.
What do you mean, how did I come back?
Okay, I truly don't
know. Are you
know.
crazy? Who are you talking to? I can't. There wasn't even no DMs back then.
No. I'm using terminology that is relevant to today.
Nah.
But yeah, and then somehow we became friends again. I honestly don't know how.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I really don't.
Don't remember how we became friends again. We were good and all that stuff, and then one random night she messages me and she's like, oh, I like you. I was like, yo, what? You like me? Who? So I was just like, what in the world is happening? So that, I was like, nah, yo, no way, this can't be true. So I end up driving to her house and be like, what are you talking about? Then to be honest, from there, I don't remember why. Do you remember the
So
time?
I was like, so I remember when you came by, you're like, what do you mean? And I was like, I was just telling you to tell you. Like, I didn't expect anything to come out of it. Like, I was just literally just saying it. I guess we kind of just talked that night, but I don't think it went anywhere. Like, in terms of, oh, I like you or you like me or what. Like, I don't know. Like, we just hung out type thing.
So then I moved away to Alberta. And lo and behold, Nicky moved to Alberta too.
Did you not want me to move to Alberta?
I don't remember.
Did you not want me to move to Alberta?
I don't remember.
Granted, I didn't move there for you. I went there with reason.
Nicky knew she would, because I was in Alberta, she's like, I can't let this guy go to Alberta.
I didn't go there only because
you went for school.
I went for school, A, and B, that was always on my bucket list. And so it was an opportune time because there were people there that I knew.
Okay, so if I didn't go to Alberta, you would have went to Alberta for school?
Maybe later on in my life.
Okay. Alright, so we got to Alberta, and I think, we fought like cats and dogs in Alberta. Like, I hadn't been in a relationship since like 2009. This was about 2014 now. I was doing my own thing, she was doing her own thing. We just grew as friends. Like, our friendship was stronger, but nothing became of that. So I ended up leaving Alberta. I went back to Toronto, and then she was in Alberta by herself. Right? How long were you in Alberta for? Like about a year?
I stayed about a year, yeah.
Yeah, she stayed like about an extra year. And then it was just like, alright, boom, came back to Toronto. And then she eventually ended up coming back to Toronto, like what was it, like 2015? 16? Yeah, and we were out in Toronto for like a couple of months before I moved to BC. We were always tight, man. Like, and I'm gonna be like 100% honest. Like, I knew like Nicky was like different, special to me, like from before, like from years before. But like on everything that I love, like I could just say, like I honestly ran from it, like just 100% honest. Like I ran from that because I wasn't trying to buckle down, like just it is what it is, like I'm not even gonna lie, like I knew where she was at, and like I just wasn't trying to buckle down. Like I couldn't see, like my thing was I was never gonna get into another relationship until I knew like that woman was my wife, and I told Nicky that, like even though I knew, like I started to get signs and everything like from earlier on in our friendship, I was like, I will never make you, like I will never date you, and I'll never make you a girlfriend because I've had other girlfriends. Like I don't want to give you a title that another girl has already had, right? So I was literally on my own thing. I ran like Usain Bolt, man, away from Nicky. Like I wasn't trying to have it. Like I didn't want no business. Like I was just running, because at the end of the day, man, I was just like, I think something inside of me knew, like, if I went down Nicky's road, like it would be over for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be honest, man, I was young. I wasn't ready for that. Like nowhere. I wasn't where I am now. And like it just, I couldn't see that. Like I couldn't do the dating thing. I knew I wasn't ready for marriage, so I wasn't gonna do it, And there were some things, I entertained stupidness, legit just to get away from her. Like it was that bad. Like I would be like, oh, okay, nah, Nicky's like, she's too cool. Like, this girl is like my better half, but I'm like, I am not about to go down that road, so forget this. What are you saying? Like and it wasn't even like, I didn't know at the time that I was doing it until like I literally got older, and I realized when it hit me that she's my wife. I'm like, fam, I've been running away from this woman for so long. How was all of that time for you, like when we weren't, not being together, not dating? Oh yes, we did not date before we got married. Like, people are probably like, no way, or you're lying, or we did not date. before we got married. Like, yeah, she wasn't my girlfriend. Like, none of that. Like, on everything we love. So people be like, nah, yo, you guys' chemistry was too right, yo. Look how you guys are. Like, yo, you guys just like represent love. This, that. Yo, we didn't date, man. Like, we didn't date. Like, yo, get it? Like, we did not date through all of that, yo. How was that? Like, during that time of like, yo, what is it gonna be like? Yo, how was all of that?
During that time, I think, okay. So before he left to like Alberta and stuff, like I already knew D on a certain level that he was gonna be doing his own thing no matter what anyone said, no matter how anyone felt about anything, he was just gonna be himself. And when our friendship kicked off, that's how it was from the jump. And so anytime he'd be in a situation, be like, yo, Nicky, like, yada, 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 yada. So.
Oh my God. Yo, I'm not good. I can't even. Yo, time out. This girl was my homie from like day one. Like, I remember I'll get into situations like, yo, with guys, this is when I was young. I get in situations with other girls and other females. And Nicky was my escape. Like, yo, Nicky, fam, like, yo, this happened to me. Like, yo, I don't know what to do. Like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, she was my nigga. Like, it was like, yo, Nicky, yo, I'm in this right now, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, what should I do? Like, yo, that was Nicky. So, like, we never thought it would be where it is right now. Like, it is mind blowing. Yo, I was like, what?
Like, literally everything. So, like, he called me, so I knew his secrets as much as he told me. Like, I feel like it was everything. He told me everything, so I knew everything. And so because he was doing his own thing, I kind of, I guess, toughened up with it. And so despite the fact that I might have felt something for him, I never let myself get away with that, or I never let that idea grow, because I knew how he was, and I knew he was doing his thing, and I knew it wasn't my time, and I knew we weren't gonna settle down. Like, I knew all of that. And so sometimes people get carried away with stuff like that, and I just didn't let that happen to me. So moving to Alberta now, it was a little bit harder for me there, simply because he was like the only person I had there. And so because we were so tight, I expected him to be there for me for everything. Like, I expected him to literally just be my on-call and just literally show up all the time.
On-call? Like, like a booty call? Like,
not like that. I mean, like, in situations.
Who are you talking to? Like, I know what she reads, but I was like, man, like, you already know, man, guys, and we're young, and we're just doing our thing, man. Like, and like, it was rough. It was
right. And so because he was doing his thing, he would obviously still tell me everything, but I did my best to not let the jealousy get to me, or not let the thought of, oh my gosh, well, it should have been me because yada, yada, yada. So I kind of had that, back and forth feeling thing, but I never let it really get to me to a certain degree where I had like super high expectations. I don't know if that's making sense.
Yeah,
maybe I'm mixing up right now.
And it's crazy, like, we didn't know that we would be here. So to us, it was like genuine friendship, like, you know what I mean? And then because we were so close, it was always like, but nah, no way. Like, anytime I got to that, but it was like a hell no.
Like, and that was the thing. So he was like, we had a conversation one time, and he's like, we can't have expectations for each other, because once we start having expectations for each other, that's what's gonna bring in the fighting and the arguing and all that good stuff. So that was something I had to work on and tailor. And then when he left, it got a little bit easier for me, because I was on my own and I had to figure it out on my own and all that good stuff.
Fast forward, man. BC now. She came down to BC, and even that was weird. Like, I've never brought a girl home like that. Like, it didn't even make sense. But what? Like,
everybody was okay with it.
Like, hey, Nicky. I was like, we were so cool. Like, it didn't even feel like it wasn't even like, hey, yo, guys, I'm bringing my girl home. It was like, guys, this is Nicky. Like, yo, where you sleep on the bunk bed, bro? Like,
that's so funny. When I said it to my parents, I'm like, I'm gonna go to BC with these.
Everybody's like, okay. Like, it was like,
that's hilarious.
All right, like, yeah, we didn't. I don't know. Our story is weird, man. Like, we're like, our story is weird. Like it might not make sense to, it doesn't make sense to us, so we know it doesn't make sense to you guys.
That's so funny.
Right? Like it's not gonna make sense. Like that's the beauty of this thing. Like it doesn't make sense.
You just brought a girl home.
Yeah, you're like, what? So when she left, yo, like I said in my proposal, yo, if you seen the proposal video, you guys know. So when she left BC, that's when I was like, yo, alright, yo, no, yo, enough is enough, yo. I remember one night I was just on the phone with one of my friends, we were just talking, and I was like, yo, I'm marrying Nicky, yo. Games are done, yo. Everything is done, yo. Like, that's it. And when I made that decision in my head, the very next day, I called her mom, yo. I called her sisters. I had everything. I told my parents that same night, and then everything just became official, yo. And then she just didn't know I told her pops, because if I told her pops, it would have been a giveaway, right? And then yeah, man, like I ended up coming down back to Toronto. Talked to her dad, everything like her dad's blessing, and yo, the rest was history. The proposal came, and then boom, man. And it's just crazy, like to see like where we've come from, arguing, fighting as friends, telling her like, yo, this is happening in my life, blah blah blah, with all my other situations or whatever, to being where we're at right now. Like, yo, she knows me for me, I know her for her. We always try to see like who's the bossier one, like who's more boss, who has more boss. I end up obviously having the more balls, like I'm the boss, right? She could skin up her face all she wants, but I'm the boss, and you know why? I remember, yo, so after everything got done, yo, she told me, she's like, I always knew you were my husband. Like I always knew I was gonna end up marrying you. Like she knew. Okay,
so it's like that feeling, that thing, that initial thing that you get. You know when people will say like, I fell in love at first sight. Like it wasn't a fell in love at first sight thing, but it was always this thing. I just knew. I don't know. I can't explain it. Never mind. Right. I just always knew that it was gonna happen.
And I guess it was like kind of the same for me, but I just ran, yo. Like that wasn't happening. Like, not where I was at. Like that wasn't happening for me, and I don't know, like. Thank God it actually ended up happening, because I could have messed around and you lost the best thing that could have ever happened to me, right? So I'm just, I'm grateful that, like we remained friends through everything, and there was no misunderstanding, no miscommunications, and yo, we just ended up being where we are right now, about to have a beautiful baby girl. Like, yo, marriage life is blessed, like love life is blessed, everything is so amazing, and I could not have seen myself being in the position that I am today if it wasn't for having Nicky by my side each and every day. Like I said, man, she has a title that no other girl has. Like, I never gave her a title that any other girl had, being my girlfriend or anything like that. Like, I just respected it. Like, I respected her like that, and that was that, man. That's what kept me like, yo, all right, cool, boom. Like, this is the one. I know it. Like, yo, once I felt it and I knew it, it was game over. Like, if you know me, once something comes in my head, consider it done. Like, it's done. That came in my head, boom. The next day, yo, the whole family knew. I want to change our story for the world, man, because that's what made us who we are, and that's what makes this relationship so dope, yo, and so genuine and so authentic, man. Like, so yeah, that's it. We didn't think we were gonna be together, folks. Like, I mean, I guess we knew that there was a possibility, but we never actually sat down and thought that, we would actually be together. And
like, we'd be here today. Like, it's so weird, because like even after we got married, we'd sit down in our living room and just be like, are we actually married?
Yeah, we do that just the other day. Like,
what on earth?
Yo, fam, we're actually married. Like, yo, but on the other hand, when we got married, it was like are we supposed to feel like we're, because we were so cool already? It was just like, so are you supposed to feel something? Like, what are you supposed to feel like?
He actually called his mom and he's like, what does it feel like once you get married?
We're on our honeymoon, and I was like, yo, mom, bro, like, we're just like, what are you supposed to feel when you get married? Because like, we're just too cool. Like, it doesn't feel like anything.
Nothing changed.
like anything changed. Like, I was just like, what are you supposed to feel? Like, I'm that guy, man. Once it's built on friendship, yo, and like you're legit rocking with your best friend, yo, there's nothing greater than that, man. And I guess everyone told me, like, yo, that's exactly how it's supposed to feel. Like, it shouldn't feel like nothing brand new. It should just feel like, yo, alright, you're doing life with the woman that your dreams, your better half. Like, you're doing life with the woman that God placed in your life. Like, so Like you can't go wrong, man. Like I'm walking beside like my everything, my purpose, everything, like in her right here, right? So you guys already know like how I love her hard, man. Like cause I already know, man. It was a super roller coaster ride, like in regards to probably emotions like going crazy. Like, yo, what's it gonna be? You know, feeling probably like, okay, like is he gonna this? Is he gonna that? Like I was just away and about and not even focusing on whatever. So it was like I love her every single day, harder every day, man. Cause yo, she's a trooper, yo.
I mean, like I did feel like that sometimes. I'd be like, this is like mostly in like the Alberta time. Like I'd be like, okay, so what's happening? Are we happening or are we not happening? Because I'm feeling something and I don't want it to get anywhere further. Especially because I've been such a tough guy all this time. So it's like, I don't want to get vulnerable in any way at all. Like that's not my character. I will play as tough as I can be forever.
That's that, man. Anything else you want to say?
I love you.
I love you too, baby. You know, like you guys already know that's not how it's really like, you know, because we can't talk about our love story and do like a like, you know, like they already know us good. So let's leave like a 3 second for the they know they love our love, right? You guys love our love or not? Do you love our love or not? I'm gonna wait for you guys to drop yes in the comment section if you love our love. I'm gonna show you like our love. Like, let's show them what we're going to. You already know what time it is, guys. We're going to the top, up.
All the way to the top, up.
You already know what time it is. It's your boy D
and your girl Nikki,
and we out.